were right. Came here with nothing more than dreams of a brighter sun that could make their shadows run. All of their hopes were doomed, 'cause for us they're intruders, and all of their high thoughts about us were just illusions.
6.22 miles, 9 minutes 37 seconds per mile, 140 beats per minute. Getting in a recovery run on the Thursday after the Houston Marathon. I definitely understand it's very soon to be running after a marathon, but I like to think that I'm pretty resilient and I just like running. So I felt like getting the legs moving on this particular day, and it's been a really stressful week at work. Work got really hectic right around when the taper started for the Houston Marathon, and that definitely has continued straight on through the marathon and into the week after. So it was really useful for me to be able to get out there and get some miles in. I just absolutely love running in snow. I find it to be very calming, very peaceful when snow is falling when I'm running, or to have fallen snow that I can crunch on as I'm going for my run. I just find that to be really relaxing. So definitely enjoyed the run out there. Although I did start to feel a little bit of a pain. I felt it the day before because I went for a run the Wednesday and the Thursday after the marathon. I felt a little bit of pain in my lower right leg. It feels like it might be either in the shin or maybe towards the side of the calf. So something that I'm going to be keeping an eye on. The day after the footage that you just saw, I definitely took another rest day just to make sure, I'm not rushing too much. I know I'm rushing back into things, but this is pretty normal for how I recover from a marathon. So taking a little bit easy. I usually get in about 20 miles in the week after a marathon, so pretty much right on track, but just wanted to be a little bit cautious, play it a little bit safe. So I took a rest day the following day. I've had a lot of time to think about all the comments that you guys have been writing. I've been still catching up with all of those. I'm trying to respond to all of them to the extent that I can, but there are so many. So many of you have shown me so much love and support. I definitely feel it. Definitely thank you so much for that. Some of you are, it feels like you're less than supportive of what I've been doing, of what I'm thinking, where I'm going, and that's okay. That's totally fine for you guys to do that. I know that it's coming from, hopefully, I think it's coming from one of two places, but the one place that I'm going to think that it comes from is that you guys want me to succeed. You want to see me have successes because you're invested in this channel. You've been watching this channel too, and so you're trying to help me. And so I appreciate that sentiment as well. But since I'm not running as much this week, I've had a lot more time to relax. I normally spend a lot of time listening to audiobooks because I listen to them while I run. So I haven't been really doing as much of that, but I have actually been doing some reading that I've been meaning to get to. So that's been nice, a nice change, although again, work's been crazy, so I haven't been reading as much as I thought I would this week, but it's something that I've been trying to do, trying to just relax, recover, get my mind fresh, so that way we could start again. Boston Marathon is coming up very soon, and I'm gonna have to start putting together some sort of a training plan for that for myself. I'm not really sure yet exactly what I'm going to do. It's going to look a lot like the last 4 to 6 weeks of my training for the Houston Marathon looked. So I'll go into more detail about that when I'm kind of a little bit more ready to talk about that and look at the exact number of weeks on the calendar. Something that I've done before, but just haven't been, I've just been kind of like putting it to the side for the last couple of weeks because I just didn't want to think about it yet. So once I'm ready for that, then I'll talk a little bit more in detail about some more specific plans for the Boston Marathon, but that's going to be quickly coming up on the horizon. But right now, I'm going to just make sure that I'm getting everything kind of settled in terms of getting my body right, trying to make sure that I'm staying hydrated, trying to get some more sleep than I normally get so that the body can recover and get ready, because already everything's really starting to ramp up. Got some interesting projects coming up that I think are going to be a lot of fun. I've got some work travel coming up too. So some more kofuzi run clubs will be coming up, hopefully. So like just lots of things already. Like 2020 is hitting the ground running, and I'm really looking forward to it. A lot of exciting things are going to be happening. But for now, I'm going to try and just take a second and catch my breath and kind of finish recovering. I want to make sure that no matter what I do for Boston, I'm coming into it as kind of in a good a position to succeed as I can. So I'm very eager to get back out there and start, banging out 20-mile runs on the weekends again. But I know that in the long run, that's not great for me. So I need to make sure that everything is 100% or as close to 100% as I need it to be before I really start ramping up again. Although, like, we're supposed to get a whole bunch of snow this weekend, and I want to run in it, and got to restrain myself a little bit. But I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you guys know kind of how I'm doing, what I'm thinking, how I'm feeling. But so pretty short video for today. Before I go, though, I do want to remind you about the charity run for this week. This week it's Bruno Artacho, who's going to be running the DC Rock and Roll Marathon in March 1st. I was happy to donate $70 to his fundraising efforts. He's raising money for St. Jude's, and I'll post a link in the description in case you'd like to learn more. That's all I have for today, everybody. Thanks so much for making it all the way to the end of the video, and I will see you tomorrow.
Yo, what's going on?